Every day, Toby brings stone trucks to the top station on Thomas's branch line, which Percy then takes down to the harbour near the junction. The harbour is always busy, and when the stone has been unloaded, the trucks are then sent back full of things brought in by the ships. Sometimes, when Percy has too much to do, Toby comes down to help. Toby enjoys his runs to the harbour, though Percy could never understand why. "Well, it reminds me of the old days," said Toby. "I worked at the harbour on the other railway years ago, remember?" Because of his small water tank, Toby often has to refill at the station by the river, just in case. "In case of what?" asked Percy. "In case I run out of water halfway," said Toby. "Or if the water column here breaks down. Thomas warned me about the water from that river." His driver laughed. "Don't worry, Toby. We shan't be taking you fishing," he promised. One summer, the harbour seemed busier than ever. As Percy was called away to the junction, Toby had to take the stone down himself. When he arrived, he found even more trucks waiting. "Phew," remarked the driver, "there's hardly enough room for what we brought." The foreman came to see them. "This shipment of strawberries came in this morning. They need to be taken to Ffarquhar urgently." "You must be joking," said the guard. "With this lot we'd have to make 2 trips, but we haven't time today. Nor would Percy, I should imagine. Could we leave some and—" "No, out of the question. In this heat the strawberries are bound to go off, and then there'd be no use in the shops. They must reach the top station today." Toby thought for a moment. "Can't we take them all in one go?" he asked. His crew looked doubtful. "We'll be all right," urged Toby. "Just fill my tanks as much as you can, that's all." And so they all agreed. Once the crates of strawberries were loaded, Toby set off. It was a big risk because he knew he might not be able to get another drink at the river station, but he tried not to worry. "The strawberries will get through. The strawberries will get through," as he dragged his heavy train up the hill. Soon after they passed the middle station, the fireman became worried. Toby had to work very hard and was using up more steam than even he had reckoned. By the time they reached the station by the river, the driver decided to stop. "It's no use, Toby. You've enough water to get home with on your own. I'm not pulling this lot. We'll have to tub up here." But the station master brought more bad news. "We've no water here at all. There's a pipe burst in town, and our supply has been shut off until it's fixed." "Oh dear," groaned Toby. "Now what?" The driver looked thoughtful. Then he smiled and winked at the fireman. "Don't worry, old fellow. I know somewhere where we can get a drink." "Is it far?" asked Toby. Not really. We'll have to leave the train behind for a bit, though." The driver spoke to the signalman, who told them where to lead the trucks. Then Toby set off light engine up the line. They hadn't gone very far before the driver stopped Toby again, right in the middle of the river bridge. "Now then," he said, "where's my bucket?" "Oh, no," protested Toby. "Absolutely not. You promised." His crew laughed heartily. "Calm down, we're only pulling your wheels. We're going to the top station for water, then we'll come back for the trucks." Toby sighed with relief as he hurried off again. "You two have a very odd sense of humour," he murmured. Toby's tanks were nearly empty by the time he arrived home. They made it just in time. The old Trainz sighed contentedly as he enjoyed his long drink. Then he went back and brought the strawberries in safely. That night, Toby told Thomas and Percy all about his day. Station master was so relieved that he thanked me for not letting the branch line down. That was kind of him, he added with a smile. Ah, it's nice to feel useful, isn't it?